Hi guys, I'm Syrachime, and I welcome you back to another episode of my Pokemon FireRed Let's Play bonus videos. In the last episode, we attempted to infiltrate Team Rocket's warehouse and attempt to cheer up a girl I thought was pretty, only to find that we could not get in because we only knew one of the two passwords to actually get into this warehouse. So when we couldn't get in, we went exploring a little bit and managed to actually find the second password in exchange for a sapphire. I'm not too thrilled about that, but hey, we now have both passwords. Now that we do, in this episode, we are going to finally infiltrate Team Rocket's warehouse and completely take them out. Anything I can do to make Laura Lee happy, I am more than okay with. So with that out of the way, we got a lot to do. I say we get right into it and do it. So we got both passwords here. We're going to go ahead and enter. Chime, enter 2 passwords. Goldine need log. Goldine needs a log for some reason, probably to scratch its back or do something else. I'll let your imaginations run wild with what it might want. And yes, not Chansey, where I'm sure there's a pun in there somewhere, but I do not see it. Do not care. Time to go in and destroy Team Rocket. Morse code to tell us that the warehouse door opened. Alright, the door is now open. We can now go in and take on Team Rocket once and for all. Before we do, we are going to switch my party around a little bit. Got a few Pokemon here I'd like to get leveled up somewhat. We'll go ahead and switch El Blanco to the front. I think that would be a pretty good move. Alright, now that we've got our party ready to go, we're going in. And when we enter the Rocket warehouse, you will notice that we have entered a base with a lot of sliding tiles once again. And just like the sliding tiles before, if you happen to go in there, the sliding tiles, there's a path that will lead you to the right way, and a bunch of other paths that will lead you the wrong way. So we are going to figure this out. If you want to get through this without worrying about any other items, just kind of follow where I'm going to go. Otherwise, if you do want to get the items, you can just pretty much go anywhere and you will get those. I will not be going to get the items myself, but feel free to if you want to. Excuse me. So if we go over here, you can see that we've got one item, actually 2 items right there. One of those is actually a pearl, and the other one is a big pearl. Those are just more or less just items that you can give you money if you manage to get them. I'm not going to get them right now because I don't really care about money. So after you get over here, we're going to take these sliding tiles up here, and this will take us right here. I'll take these up here to slide up here one more time. And you will see there's another item here, but it is not off the beaten path, so we're going to go ahead and get that. That is an upgrade. If we equip that to Porygon and trade it, we can get Porygon 2. And over here we have a trainer. While not required, I am going to go ahead and show it because we've only seen one female Rocket Grunt, and this would make number 2. Oh, now your Pokemon looks strong. You're willing to sell them? No, I will not sell my Pokemon. Well, actually, I take that back. I'll sell Electra, but it's going to be for a high price. The only reason I'm selling Electra is because she dies to every quick attack in the game. Ah, well, I'll hang on to him then. You know what? Forget it. I'm not selling my Pokemon anywhere. I'm going to battle you with them. Oh, you wanted to battle? Yes, that's what I just said. I want to battle. Here we go. We are going into a battle with the second female Grunt. Female Grunt 02, or something like that. She has 2 Pokemon, and as it turns out, she actually has Johto Pokemon. The first one is a Houndour, Fire Dark type Pokemon. Pretty good Pokemon. Very unique typing and a bunch of other stuff like that. I'm not going to talk too much about it because it's not a wild Pokemon. Can't catch it, so we're just going to go ahead and go with it. I'm going to guess my magnitude here, save my earthquakes for later. I am calling magnitude 8, and it was 6. Wow, I was wrong. Oh well, we will survive and get through this somehow. But still, even a magnitude 6 should be enough to take out a Houndour, and of course it is. Die, you faint, you worthless Houndour, faint. Thank goodness. Alright, that is down. Now he's got a second Houndour. Or she rather, and we're going to keep El Blanco out there just because we can. Slash Whistlers 1-2. I'm calling magnitude 9, and it was 8. Way to prove me wrong once again. Alright, my guessing skills are no better in this episode than they were in previous episodes, but that's okay. As long as it takes out the Pokemon, I'm okay with that. Alright, so with that, we've taken out the first Grunt in this cave. Or in this warehouse, rather. Oh, but too much. Yes, the magnitude 8 is far too much for you to handle. I wish it were a 9, but we can't all get what we want. Alright, moving on. With that, we get money. As I said, moving on. Alright, once we do that, you want to come over here. Now, you will notice that there are 2 different tiles that you could take. One is going to take you to some items, while the other one will not. What you want to do is you actually want to take this set of tiles right in front of me. And if you go there, you will actually come to this spot right here. Now, once you're here, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to head up. And you could actually avoid this rocket right here. I'm going to attempt to do that. Now you will notice that there are 3 different tiles here you could take. What you want to do is you actually want to take the middle one, and I will do that once the rocket looks away. And once you do that, you will be taken to this part right here. Do not go over, do not go down, do not touch any tiles. Simply walk around very carefully, and you will be able to avoid battles and everything else. Like I said, you can take those tiles if you want to go get those items, but I do not want to get those items, so I'm not going to. Alright, and if we go up here, there's an item up here that if you have a poison-type Pokemon, you're going to want to get this. You get this item, and it is TM36 Sludge Bomb. This is the most powerful poison-type move in the game that you can get. And I do plan on teaching this to Rafflesia in a little bit, but I'm not going to do it right now, because I see no use for Rafflesia having it at this particular moment. And right here we have 2 more tiles, but you could take either one of these. Will not matter, it's going to take you to the same place. And here we do have a required battle, so I'm going to go ahead and battle this rocket grunt right here. Bring it on, you worthless grunt. What do you got to say, jerk? I got word about you from the others. Yes, you got word about me from the single grunt that we've actually battled in this level. But there's no way a kid like you'd know our boss Giovanni. Are you kidding me? I've not only met the guy, I battled him and beat him 3 times, but not like a grunt's going to believe me. Alright, well then bring it on, you worthless grunt. I am going to beat you now like the jerk that you are. Alright, so we go into this battle. I'm not absolutely certain if this grunt here will have Johto Pokemon or not. We will find out in a minute. No, he does not. He has a Hypno. Level 49. That's a little bit up there. Yeah, it's about the same level as El Blanco. Alright, we're going with Magnitude again. I'm calling Magnitude 10. And it was 7. Way to prove me wrong again. My guessing skills with Magnitude have been horrible all through the Let's Play. Why start having it good now? Alright, he's using Meditate, which will raise his attack stat. I don't know why he's doing that. He doesn't know any physical moves, or he can't learn them as far as I know. I'm calling Magnitude 8. It is 7. Wow, you're proving me wrong again. Oh well, as long as it takes out the Pokemon, I'm not upset about that, or at least not horribly. What? So not only does it not KO you, you use an attack that does... Never mind. Alright, Magnitude 6, and it was 4. Wow, this thing likes proving me wrong. You know what, I'm going to quit going after Magnitude and start going after something bit more powerful. Alright, well anyway, he's got another Hypno here. I'm going to try to save my El Blanco, because I know I'm going to need him for a little bit later. And to battle Hypno, I'm going to throw out... Let's throw out Pecky. Hypno's a special tank. And I do not want to throw out a special attacker against him. Won't do much damage, so I think Pecky is good to go here. Pecky could use a little screen time. Hasn't seen a lot lately. Alright, Pecky. Use Tri-Attack. Paralyze, burn, or freeze that thing if it does not faint. Aha. Set it right instead of die. Alright, there it goes. Fainting in it. Alright. Awesome. Thank you, Pecky. Ha ha ha. Worthless Hypno. I'm totally going to beat you now. So now do you guys believe me that I met Giovanni and defeated him? Yeah, probably not, but nobody cares except me. And probably those of you watching. That's besides the point. Alright, moving on. After we take out this grunt, what do you got to say, jerk? Don't you dare laugh. I'll laugh if I want to. I beat you. I have that right to laugh. And you know what? I beat you, so I'm going to laugh. Ha 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 ha. Alright, done laughing. Moving on. Now we get more money. Okay, after we defeat that grunt there, what you want to do now is just simply go to these tiles up here, take your pick. You can either go to this one or this one. I guess I'll take that one. It's not going to make a difference. And once we are over here, we have yet another female Team Rocket member. But this one is actually not a grunt. It is an admin. Who might this trainer be? Well, I do not know. They don't really have names. But trust me when I say this is an admin. I'm going to keep El Blanco out there right now. We go over here and battle her. She says, I don't know or care if what I'm doing is right or wrong. I just put my faith in Giovanni and do as I'm told. Trust me when I tell you, young lady, that is not the smartest thing for you to do. Electra does that against Raticates and Rattatas, and it dies to quick attacks. Simply doing what you're told is not the smartest thing in the world. I'm not going to say too much about that, because I want my Pokemon to start disobeying me, so moving on into the battle. Alright, we're moving against our third female Team Rocket member, which is weird. I wish they'd have a few more of these in there. I mean, they had female Team they had female villains in Ruby and Sapphire. I don't know why they waited to do it here on Diamond and Pearl, but then, oh well. Excuse me, FireRed. Yes, we're playing Diamond and Pearl. You guys can see all the Sinnoh region Pokemon right now, can't you? Alright, anyway, moving on back to focusing back on what's going on here. We got a muck here. Oh, why did not... No, you stupid thing. I hate evasion. You know what? And you dog. No! There you go, use it. You can't... I have hated Hyper Potions, Super Potions. I've hated them all since Misty, and they have not gotten any better right now. You know what, as long as I can KO this thing before it gets any more evasion boosts, I'll be alright with it. So go ahead, El Blanco. Keep KOing the thing. Alright. Did not miss. I'm happy about that. So take this, you worthless thing, and faint. Almost said die. No reason for my cousins to call me out on that. Alright, and with that we grew to level 50, which is fantastic. Thank you, El Blanco. And once we've done that, they're about to send out Vile Plume. You know who I'm going to send out for that? I can picture many of you in the comments going, "Send out your Rafflesia, let it be a Vile Plume versus Vile Plume." Well, I'd do that, but Rafflesia does not have a poison move on it. I guess there's a reason to use that. No, instead I think I'm going to go ahead and use Coal here. Should throw out Aqualay and let it battle grass types. Had so much success against those, but I will not do that right now. Alright, go ahead and send out your Vile Plume, and I will burn this thing like the flower that it is. But you know what? My flower's more awesome because it can do a hippie dance. I bet yours can't even do that. Alright, so after we use this flamethrower, knock this thing out of the game. I am more than happy about that. Try to try to Hyper Potion that thing, or Super Potion, whatever you used. Doesn't matter. And with that, we grew to level 53. That is awesome. Thank goodness for that. Alright, what's the next Pokemon? It's going to throw out an Arbok. This thing will lower physical attack, so I need a special attacker out there. Let's go ahead and send out Electra. I know it's counterintuitive, but we're going to go ahead and do it. Electra could use the screen time, I do believe. Wouldn't hurt to throw it out there. You never know when Electra's probably going to die. Not spelling doom on my Pokemon, but you really just don't know when Electra's going to die. It's just like all physical attacks seem to hit this thing and knock it out. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and use Thunderbolt here, knock this thing down, try to take out this admin. You guys are going to pay for getting in my way and making a girl I find pretty upset. Of course, you would have Earthquake. You jerks. And oh, it survived! Okay, Electra, I am sorry for saying you died every physical attack in the game. How you survived that, I'll never know, but go ahead and finish off Arbok. Wow, that was awesome. I did not expect that to happen. Good job, Electra. Alright, with that we've taken out Arbok, which is awesome. We're good to go there. And we've defeated the first Team Rocket admin. And the third female Team Rocket grunt that we got there, or the admin rather. I'm shattered. You bet you're shattered. You know what? I'm just stunned. Electra survived an earthquake. How many times he's died to physical attacks in general? Well, it wasn't a normal type move, so I shouldn't be too surprised, but still, surviving your weakness? Oh yeah, you can survive earthquake, but you can't survive quick attacks. Or normal type moves for that general. Never mind. Moving on. And with that, we get more money for winning. Alright, after we defeat her, you're doing things according to your beliefs and morals. Yeah, let's go with that. I'm doing things according to my beliefs and morals. I am not here because I'm simply trying to cheer up a pretty girl. I understand now. I'm glad you understand. And with that, she says, I've made it so that you can come back in through there. Why don't you go get rested and refreshed for what lies ahead? The admin, after all, overtranks me thoroughly as a trainer. You'd better steel yourself for one harsh challenge. So with that, she has just made it to where we can come back to this place anytime we want to. We do not have to go through that labyrinth of sliding tiles. If you want to go heal, you can take these tiles down there. They will allow you to go heal, but I'm feeling pretty good about myself, so I'm just going to take the tiles back up. And we are going to go battle this other admin, but first I want to switch my party around. I want El Blanco to be up there in the front. Let's start with Aqualay. I think that'd be pretty good. Alright, so with that, we have one admin left. This trainer right here is all that stands between us and defeating Team Rocket completely. You know, we're not going to waste any time. We are going to take this dude on and beat him like the jerk that he is. That's quite enough of you playing the hero, kid. Are you telling me that I'm trying to play a hero? I'm not trying to play hero. I am the hero. I may be 10 years old, but I've done things no other 10-year-old in the world would do. Except every other person that's played FireRed, but that is beyond this. That is besides the point. Spreading lies about how Team Rocket has disbanded. I'm not spreading any lies. Wait, you're calling me a liar? Are you calling me a liar? It's such an obvious attempt to cause confusion in our ranks. Oh, you jerk. Fortunately, we're not so ignorant to fall for the lies of a child. Oh, you know what? It's on. I was going to take you guys out because you made Laura Lee upset, but calling me a liar? Oh, that's just the last straw. And now I'll show you how scary an angry adult can be. You know what? I'm going to show you how scary a child can be when you make a girl he finds pretty upset and calls him a liar. Alright, we are taking this jerk on because he's called us a liar / made our... well, nothing to us, but made a girl we find pretty upset. Alright, here he's going to send out Golbat. And I probably should have started out with something that can hit that thing a little bit harder than Aqualay, but no matter, we will still use Ice Beam and take this thing out. Or get confused and probably hit ourselves. That seems to be the growing trend here. I hate confusion. It's not my least favorite status condition, but it's definitely up there. I think my least favorite is actually the freeze and the freeze and the sleep thing. And I'm kind of glad that Smogon actually has something like the freeze and sleep claws. But yeah, we're not talking about Smogon. We're talking about what's going on here. There's a sludge bomb. That is going to hurt Aqualay. And probably poison it, because that's just my luck. Critical hit. Well, no poison. That's a good thing. Don't hit yourself, Aqualay. There we go. Ice Beam and take that thing out. I'm happy about that. Alright, so once we do that, we've knocked Golbat out of the game, which is awesome. Die, you worthless feint. You worthless bat feint. Alright, he's about to send out Wheezing. A special, or excuse me, a physical wall. You know, we're going to send out Coal to take care of this. Just take care of it with one mighty flamethrower of death, or whatever he happens to have. Alright, I think one Fire Blast should be enough to take it out if we don't miss. There we go. Take it out. Coal, take it out. Burn that thing like the... You know, that is one thing I never did get. Have you ever seen in the anime how... What? You have... I knew he could learn it, but I didn't think he had it. Ah, well, even though it's a surprise. Anyway, as I was saying, you ever wonder how in the anime when coughing or wheezing would release its gas attack, and every time a flamethrower would hit it, it would explode? Why doesn't that happen here? You know how awesome it would be about to send out Houndoom, the evolved form of Houndour? Wow, I'm getting off topic. Back on track, as I was saying. What was I talking about? Oh, that's what happened. What? I thought I sent out... Never mind, it does not matter. Okay, anyway, I don't know. Something about exploding gas, probably methane that somebody... Okay. We're just going to get away from that and focus on what's going on here. Oh, I'd use Drill Peck on this Houndoom. This is the evolved form of Houndour. These particular games, Houndoom and /Houndour, is actually a pretty good Pokemon if you can find it. I don't know if you can actually catch it in this generation. Oh, well, that was powerful. Well, there's your proof right there. Flamethrower is incredibly powerful. Not that Pecky is that defensive or anything, but still. Alright, with that, we have defeated Houndoom, and we have defeated the final Rocket admin. And once we defeat this guy, he says, ugh, you were too strong. You bet I was. I've taken out all of Team Rocket because you guys made a pretty girl I think is pretty upset and called me a liar. That's what you get, jerks. That's Giovanni's badge. What? Wait. So it's true? Team Rocket really has disbanded? You mean all I had to do is show you guys this badge to prove that Team Rocket was disbanded? Wow, talk about going the complicated route. With that, we get more money for winning. Thank goodness for that. We will abandon this warehouse. Yes, you guys better. Give back the Pokemon to Ice Cave and get out of here, jerks. But don't think this is over. I won't let this be the end. Oh, who cares? Yeah, you guys don't you guys don't scare me. This is the end of your reign. It's what Lauralee wanted, and I have made it come true. Ha 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 ha. I will find Giovanni, and I will resurrect Team Rocket. Good luck with that, jerk. I will. Yeah, as I said, good luck with that. Good luck getting a secret organization back together. Until then, farewell. Farewell, Team Rocket. Alright, they are gone. Completely gone. We have done it. Team Rocket is no more. We have successfully made Lauralee happy. But we do have to do one more thing to make ourselves happy, and that is get that sapphire back. You know what? It just happens to be beyond here. Go back here, you will see the scientist that we had battled before. And he happens to have the sapphire, but first I want to switch my party around if I'm going to do this. Alright, if you go talk to this guy after you defeated Team Rocket, he will say, I almost managed to sell the sapphire for huge money. Then you just had to come along and blow the whole deal apart. Sorry, dude, had to do it to cheer up a girl I thought was pretty. Foo-foo, foo-foo-foo-foo. There's no forgiveness for you. You know what? There's no forgiveness for you either, though I am thankful you gave me the other passport, but that is besides the point. Bring it on, dude. I want that sapphire. Alright, here we go, and engaging with, again, a battle against this scientist who has our sapphire. His name is Gideon. Alright, he sends out Voltorb. Just tell you straight out right now, if you have a ground-type Pokemon, this battle is going to be a breeze, plain and simple. I'm going to go ahead and start out with a Magnitude. I'm calling Magnitude 9. If it is, I will keep using Magnitude. It was 7. I was wrong. Alright, because I got it wrong, I'm going to go ahead and switch to Earthquake. Just get this thing over with. I want that sapphire. I want to go tell Lauralee the good news. And I want to get out of Team Rocket's warehouse. I am done with them getting in my way. Alright, there's about to send out Electrode. Not going to be able to do anything against me. Alright, we are going to use Earthquake and take this thing out right away. I do not want to take a chance with Magnitude in case something should go horribly wrong. My luck getting this close to the end, I'd probably have Magnitude 2 or something like that, and it would do absolutely nothing in return. There's two things down. He's about to use Magnemite. I guess I could send out Coal, but I'm going to keep out El Blanco because he has not had much screen time. We need to give it to him. Alright, quad weakness to ground type moves. I'm calling magnitude 5. It's probably going to be 6. And there's 8. Proving me wrong once again. Wow, this game likes to make a liar out of me. Oh, well, it wouldn't be the first time. It's proven me wrong every time I turn around. Alright, with him out of the way, there's 2 more Pokemon. He's about to send out Magneton. Again, quad weakness to ground type moves, so I'm going to leave it out there and do Magnitude. Hopefully I can guess right at least once. I haven't guessed right this whole time. I'm calling Magnitude 9, and it was 6. Wow, this thing proves me wrong. Why am I surprised? This thing never gives me what I want. Oh well, it gives me just enough to win the battle, so I'm happy about that. Alright, his final Pokemon. Are you expecting it to be an electric type? Well, don't let yourself be fooled. It is Porygon, the normal type Pokemon. And you know what? Just for this, I'm going to go ahead and send out Coal. Let it finish the battle. I can at least give it that much. So after we send out Coal and he sends out his Porygon, I am going to use... Oh, it Traced Blaze. Good thing it doesn't have a Fire-type move. Trace is one of the most excellent abilities in the game. Maybe not in the... Well, maybe not straightforward in the game, but if you ever go into competitive battling, Trace is awesome. I mean, you could trace things like the competitive Jolt... Why am I talking about competitive battling in a casual Pokemon game? I don't know. Alright. God, darn. That's what you get, dude, for stealing my Sapphire, getting in my way, and a bunch of other stuff like that. Here we get money for winning. I'm happy about that. And once we beat the guy, if I can't sell it, it's worthless. Go ahead. Take it. Thank you, jerk. We have got the Sapphire. We are once again rich beyond imagining. And if you talk to him one more time, he says... What do you want now? Go on. Get lost. Leave me be. You know what? I will do that and leave you be because you are a jerk. Before I go, kick. Moving on. Alright, now that I've got my revenge on him and destroyed Team Rocket, we're going to get this Sapphire back to somebody rather important. Yeah, I could picture many of you in the comments probably thinking right now, we got this Sapphire. You're going to give it to Laura Lee as a thank you present or something like that to make her happy? No, I'm actually going to take this thing to Celio. Yeah, I bet you guys didn't see that coming. If you take it back to Celio, something very good is going to end up happening. I'd rather take it to Laura Lee. Maybe increase the chances of... Okay, never mind. Not going to go there. And we run to a wild Pokemon. Okay, random encounters wouldn't be random encounters if they weren't random, and that was indeed random. Alright, now that we got the Sapphire, like I said, I'd like to take it back to Laura Lee to give it to her as a gift. Maybe make her a little happier. But we will not do that. For other reasons. Yeah, I've got other reasons. We're going to take this thing over to Celio, the jerk. I know this is a bit counterintuitive. The last thing I want to do is make someone who's friends with Bill happy, but we got to for this reason because it's for a good cause. You talk to Celio, he says, nothing. Instead, we hand the Sapphire to him instead of not saying anything to him. I'm alright with that. So, this is a gem that forms a pair with the Ruby. Yes, it is. Do what you're going to do with it, jerk. Chime, you've gone through a lot of... Excuse me, Chime, you've gone through a lot to get this, didn't you? Yes I did, but I didn't necessarily do it just to get this. Never mind, we've been over that 1,000 times. Do what you're gonna do, jerk. You don't have to tell me. I know it wasn't easy. Oh good, I'm glad I don't have to tell you anything. Like I said, do what you're gonna do, quickly. Thank you so much. Are you gonna do what you're gonna do with it or not? Quit thanking me and do your thing, jerk. Now, it's my turn to work for you. Get away from me. Please give me a little time. Oh, fine. Do what you're going to do. Just stay away from me. You're a friend with Bill, which means... just do what you're going to do, alright? I didn't do this for you to make you happy. I just did it to... Never mind. Just do what you're going to do. Alright, with that he puts the Sapphire in the machine. Okay, this is good. And with that, he's kicking the machine over and over, probably trying to make it work. That's how most machines work anyway. And he says, I did it! I linked up with Lynette. Oh my gosh, he linked up with Lynette! Wait, who's Lynette? Chime, I did it! Fantastic, what did you do? Kick a machine and turn lights on? I could do that too. I've managed to link up with trainers in the Hoenn region. Oh, that sounds cool. Finally, the network machine is fully operational. Chime, I owe it all to you. Yeah, I'm glad you did that. Get away from me, jerk. Thanks to you, my dream came true. So we get this guy a Sapphire and a Ruby, and his dreams have come true as a result of it. Talk about weird encounters, but there you go. Alright, if you talk to him again, he says, I'm not crying. That's enough about me. Chime, you're going to keep looking for exotic Pokemon, right? That's debatable. I wish you the best of luck. Thank you. I'm running away now because I do not want to talk to you anymore. Jerk! Alright, well actually what he's done, on a more serious note, by giving him the ruby and the sapphire, you have actually created a machine that will allow you to trade Pokemon from the Hoenn region. So if you have any friends that are happening to still be playing this game right now, or at least the Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald games, you can now trade with trainers from there and get the Hoenn Pokemon that are over there. So yeah, you could do that if you want to. I will not be taking advantage of this feature. Feel free to if you want to. But we've made the jerk happy, and there's one other person I'd like to go see to make happy. Well, as it turns out, we have indeed made him happy, and we have indeed made Lauralee happy, but if you actually go back to her house, you're going to see that she is actually not there. I'll go over there if you don't believe me. Still like to go over there to see her, even though she's not going to be there. Well, somehow, by us defeating Team Rocket, she has somehow telepathically known that we have defeated them. And if you go into her house to talk to her, I'm a friend now, I don't have to knock anymore. We come in here, she is indeed not here, and I am again in an awkward situation where I'm in somebody's house and they are not there. Anyway, she is not here. So we have successfully made her happy. Telepathically, she has found out that we have defeated Team Rocket. She has went back to the Elite Four. So she will not actually greet us here. We'll have to actually go battle her in the Elite Four again for her to do that. But we will do that a little bit later. But because things are kind of getting a little bit long right now, I think we're actually going to call this quits right here. So yeah, this will do it for this episode. In the next episode, we're going to go look around the Sebi Islands a little bit more. There are a few locations we haven't looked at yet, so we're going to go check those out, look around, see what's new, and then just kind of figure out what we need to do from there. So now that we've done all this, that'll conclude this episode. And until next time, I will catch you guys later.